fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age, showing money that I don't have as words on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living the fake Facebook live dream. If they post a pic of me eating clean, but it's pizza and burgers for dinner, you know what I mean. A snapshot of vacations that I got no money to take. So you one of my sports car, you know that it's a fake. Got my walls loaded up with things that aren't even true. Pretending on Facebook is my thing too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
2,000 friends, which I've never done met. A pic of my lunch is what you gonna get. A hot post of your baby, say it's one darn cute kid. But I lied cause it's ugly, that's called an online fib. I talk about success in my job and the pending promotion, but in reality it's a psych, cause I got a demotion.
Call me the fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age, showing money that I don't have as words on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living the fake Facebook live dream.
You block me on Facebook without a judge, jury, or trial. I'll be creeping you the next day with a shiny new profile. See a pic of my family? Yeah, we're having a good time. Well, the joke's on you. We have not talked in 8 months or 9. I'll tell you about the weather and the stuff you don't need to know. I'll fake a good illness so the sympathy will grow. I'll ask you to donate to my made-up cause and post selfies on the daily, that ain't breaking no laws. So don't judge the life of the fake Facebook man, pretending to be happy like no one else can. There we are.
Hey, how you doing there, Klomper? It's a Sunday night. We're on episode, I don't know. We've done so many episodes now. I don't even know what episode we're on. This is just amazing that we get to do this now. Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. It's another Sunday night here with an exciting show planned for Kinz And Klomp Live, brought to you by Martin Peel from Pat's Canine and Protection and Detection Services. And Martin, if you haven't known, over the past few episodes, he picked up a tenure for the next 3 years in the city to help with the animal bylaws in the city of Timmins. And he wanted me to pass along some educational notes for those wondering what the bylaws entail. And he says, we're trying to educate people presently as it's abiding with the city of Timmins animal bylaws. At the moment, we will refrain from handing out provincial offense tickets, but we'd like to remind all dog and cat owners that they all require a dog or a cat license. These are valid for 12 months from the day of purchase, and the cost for a neutered animal is $35. Unneutered is $60. Should you not wish to purchase a tag and have it attached to the animal's collar, this will lead to a ticket being issued. He also goes on to state, same goes for animals off leash within city limits, parks and trails unless otherwise stated, and not following poop and scoop bylaws. Also says the license tags are now available at his office on 3rd Avenue, Pat's Canine. And you can also drop by Timmins Animal Hospital, Pet Value Timmins Square, Pet Value Hollinger Court. Also, Melissa at Spoiled Rotten is a location for dog and cat licenses, and the Humane Society. So thanks again, Martin Peel, for hopping on. That's quite a mouthful, right?
Thank you, Martin. And Ken, you barely let me say hello to anyone out there. You just jumped right in.
Just jumped right into it. Well, let's say hello. There's good old Klomper.
Right there. So a couple things. One, yes, I'm wearing the same shirt as I did Tuesday night, but I zipped it up this time so to trick people that I have a new shirt. But now that I've told them, I'm not really tricking anyone, I guess.
No, you're not tricking anybody. But I can say this. We're not tricking anybody. These are brand new gift certificates to the McIntyre Coffee Shop. Thanks again to Mark. I'm going to practice his, I've been practicing his last name all day for this here. Duciome, Mark Duciome at the McIntyre Coffee Shop. He's provided $40 tonight. So there you go, 20 and 20. And all you have to do is tell us what Timmins Arena should be nominated for Craft Hockeyville in the city to win one of two $20 gift certificates from the McIntyre Coffee Shop.
That's right. Okay, so we're going to get into that. I know we have a couple local stories we want to get into right away before our guests. But yes, thank you very much, Martin. I do have on a different shirt. And you know this, like this introduction song that we have, the fake Facebook man, that's me rapping in there, right?
I know your part. I know your part.
I brag about that often. And I have to say, my good friend Mitch Wilson, the other song I did with Paul Sabalch, the Timmins song, he had played that for me on the airwaves. So one off the bucket list. What do you think about that, Kinsman?
It's a pretty darn cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Okay, so you want to get in some local stories?
Yeah, let's get into the local stories.
Well, Craft Hockeyville, right?
Yes, we do. We've got a big chance to see a lot of money into the city for one of our hockey arenas. Now, you know, who wouldn't want to win at $250,000 and do an upgrade for, let's say, one of our hockey arenas, right? We're the city with a heart of gold, but we're also with the city with a lot of NHL and former NHL stars in this city. So, you know, if you go to crafthockeyville.ca and search the Find the Arena tab, type in Timmins, and it pops up with your choices. And Jamie, the choices are the Archie Dillon Sportsplex, the McIntyre Arena, the Mount Joy Arena, or the Whitney Arena. Which one would you choose for $250,000 and an upgrade and an NHL game in the city? Right.
First of all, if it's an NHL game, I do want to see the Sens here. But nonetheless,
it's a Sens game. It will not be I guarantee it will not be a Sens game. If it's an NHL game.
I have to tell you, I know that obviously the MAC is the popular choice, right?
Yes.
But I have to say, I coached in TMHA hockey for 8 years.
Okay.
And I have a very successful record at the Whitney. You know, it's mine. It was, minor hockey. We were just having fun, but nonetheless, very successful coaching record at the Whitney. So do I dare say out of the box, the Whitney?
Well, everybody's entitled to their opinion. You say the Whitney, I say the McIntyre Arena, because it's got the legendary hedge, the legendary tie to the Maple Leaf Gardens, the old Maple Leaf Gardens way back in the day. If you've ever been to the MAC, the seating is like the entire, floor plan of what used to be Maple Leaf Gardens. And, the histories behind it, obviously, with,
all right, Kinsman. I know you like the Leafs, you like the MAC, but let me tell you, I'm a porcupine guy.
Yep.
We need something fancy here to show up you Timmins folks. So I'm sticking with the Whitney. You're not swaying me any other way.
All right, the Mount Joy Arena, the McIntyre, the Archie Dillon Sportsplex. So let's hear it from the Facebook crew tonight. Which arena you would like to choose? Because I know there's multiple choices, but to get the $250,000 in, let's say the MAC or the Whitney, we would all have to, pool our votes toward that one arena. It'd be nice to have 1 million votes for all four, but then you've dispersed the 1 million votes. If we get all 1 million votes, or let's say 40,000, if everybody voted 40,000 plus for the city of Timmins, we would all have 40,000 votes towards, let's say, the McIntyre or the Whitney or the Archie Dillon Sportsplex. So we want to get a gauge of which one we're nominating, and we'll put a nomination in for, let's say, one of those arenas.
Now, Kins, I've already changed the ticker at the bottom. We're on to the next story.
Okay.
I'm moving quick here tonight. So we did something pretty awesome today. We were at Bermuda Tan, a live draw. I know you were involved in many of these types of live draws before, but we gave away, Bermuda Tan gave away $4,000 today. That was pretty cool, right?
It was pretty cool. $4,000. It was the We Ain't Getting Out of Here Christmas ball raffle. And again, thumbs up to Gail at Bermuda Tan. Even in a COVID year, it sold out, and she's sold out now the 6 years straight. That's the 6th year of selling out tickets. A little bit rough with COVID, but the tickets sold out as of Friday night, and we just held the draw this afternoon at 3. Facebook feeds on Bermuda 10 if you want to find out who won. Of course, we know who won, right, Jamie?
Of course we know who won.
Yeah.
And Carol. But, and when we called Carol live, what's Carol's last name again, Kinz?
Carol Reed.
Carol Reed. So we called Carol Reed live, and I know when you were at your other job that she had won a lot of prizes. So she's very lucky. She's on the ball. Congratulations, Carol. I asked her if she can lend me $500, but Carol was just so excited. We were joking, but we had a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. It's nice to change people's lives. It's not life-altering money, but in COVID times, that's a lot of writing the bill territory. For Carol, and she sent a note here. It says, "No, Jamie, I'm not giving you that $500." That's how close Carol and I go. We go back. Carol was an avid fan of mine back in 2008. I've been here since 2008, and Carol's still hanging in there. It was just amazing that I picked her ballot.
I've been here since 2006, so maybe I'm more Timmins than you, Kinz. What do you think?
Mr. Timmins? They call me the voice of Timmins. We'll call you the laughter of Timmins?
Yeah, I guess so. Okay.
In a good way. That's not
so,
right?
Speaking of Timmins, like we often do, there's something going on with the water pressure this weekend, right? Yeah.
Saw Guy Lamarche post and a lot of other posts out there in Facebook land, wondering why the pressure was so low in Melrose, and it could have been me. I double flushed last night. Does that happen? I picture this happening.
So is water pressure a common issue? Because I've seen this coming up a lot lately. Do you have good water at your house?
I do, yeah.
Okay, so it's not an issue then.
Well, it's not an issue on this side of the city. I'm over on the Wendy side of the city, and the Melrose. I've seen a lot of posts. Basements flooding. I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe we need one of the water infrastructure folk out there. But I know they're on it. People wondering if they're going to fix it over the weekend when breaks happen or when there's low pressure. There's someone out there probably working extra hours and OT to get that fixed. But yeah, water pressure, a bit of an issue over Facebook land. What else is going on today?
I'm working on the fly here, Kinz, because we have a pretty amazing guest coming on shortly. I just had to resend him the link.
Okay.
But I know that you wanted to talk about some big national news. What's going on with the airlines?
Yeah, a bit of airline woes. Of course, Trudeau back on Friday stating that if you wanted to fly south, things were going to be hampered with new restrictions on flights from the Caribbean and Mexico. And as of today, we can't fly south due to these issues. Now, people are online stating that you can probably still fly south. Obviously, we know why they're closing, the flying to these sunny destinations due to the fact that COVID, they don't want the virus to spread. But someone posted online, you can still fly from, Toronto into the States and then take another direct flight from the States into the sunny destination. So have they curbed the issue?
Right. Listen, all of us are tired of being in this predicament. So I say do whatever that needs to be done for the sooner we're out of it and we can get back to a sense of normalcy. That's
Did you see what the government is doing? This is for people who do travel. I don't know who's traveling in the middle of a pandemic, but this is what's happening. The government will also require entrants to Canada to quarantine at a hotel on arrival, costing you and I, the traveler, more than $2,000. And Trudeau also stating that if travelers test negative for COVID-19 after 3 days, they'll also be allowed to quarantine at home, albeit under increased surveillance. And apparently, if you fly in with a positive test, you're flown to some government facility.
Okay.
Where are these facilities and what's at them? It's kind of scary looking, or thinking that these facilities exist.
What is that facility in the States where they hide the aliens?
Area 51.
Yeah. So do we have like like that in Canada?
I don't know, but people were posting up, when COVID was, slowly, unraveling, that these facilities were popping up, in Vancouver, in isolated areas of the country. And people said, oh, they can't be, completing facilities for COVID. But here they are. If you come back with a positive test, fly you off to one of these facilities, and you're going to do your quarantine there before they send you home.
Okay. I got some comments. So first one, back to the drop Bermuda Tan. Lynn says, congratulations, Carol Bastian Reed.
Yes.
And then we got some updates on the water pressure. So Janice
Still
says,
low in Melrose.
yeah, check out this one. It's Melrose.
Still Melrose. Who's in charge of the water here in the city? Anybody?
Sarah says, still very low at my house off Norman. I used to live on Norman.
Heard the
Love
city
that
doing
house.
the water test, they say.
Yeah. Yeah. A water reset. She did correct herself. And our friend Chad, still low in Melrose. All right. And then we got a bunch of comments in regards to the arena, but I know that we are going to send that at the end of the thing. And I have my guest calling me on my phone right now. He probably doesn't get the link. So let me.
Is he not getting the link yet?
Yeah, I will send. I'm going to tell him, watch this. This is what you're going to do. Hey, I'm going to tell you live on the air what I'm telling him. Hey, please try and click on this link.
He is a very special guest, and when you find out where this guy and gentleman is, when we do connect with him, you'll realize why he's having a bit of technical issues. Probably not sitting in a place where there's accessible Wi-Fi.
I'll say copy, and I'm helping him out here. What do you think about that, Kinsman?
I think it's pretty awesome. And if anybody wants to know who we're going to be chatting to, let's hope you can hop on here. The old man is who we're chatting to. The gentleman is walking across the country with a cross on his back, and he's walking to Parliament in Ottawa. And he going to be a very inspirational walker and a talker tonight. Hopefully, you can get that link there. He's somewhere between Thunder Bay, just around the Thunder Bay area tonight.
Yeah, he's been in Thunder Bay the last couple days and taking a rest as he makes his journey across Canada. And what he's doing now, he's off. Now we're going to figure out tonight which direction he's actually heading, because we know his final destination is in Ottawa. But he's having an issue connecting to our site. So I'm going to work with him, but I know something cool is coming to Timmins because you spotted the restaurant the other day.
Yes, I did. Guac Mexi Grill is going to be there. Posted that picture just out of fun. I'm like, wow, a new restaurant. I've never seen it before. We're creatures of habit. Ended up seeing the billboard on the back of the Tim Hortons there by Timmins Furniture. And I said, Guac Mexi Grill, what the heck is that? So I ended up posting a picture. Didn't realize it was going to explode the way it did. Over like 1,000 plus views and clicks and likes and shares. People are in to the new Mexican grill. So welcome Guac Mexi Grill to Timmins. A lot of people enjoying or looking forward to the Mexi Grill here in the city. And we were actually talking to the owner back over the weekend. And they state they're hoping, fingers crossed, obviously with COVID in place and the contractors in place, that it should be open mid-February.
So you're a good guy, Kinsman. So once again, I'm talking to our guest, Warren Michael, the old man, on the phone. You carry this. You're a professional, my friend, right?
Well, hey, 20 plus years experience. It pays off once in a while, right?
Yeah. Okay. So he's going to be on shortly. I want to show you some comments that we're getting.
Yeah. Let's continue talking Craft Hockeyville until Warren can join us here on the stream here. I'm just giving him the steps on how to enter StreamYard. Okay.
But I know you want to see some comments about where people should think the arena should be.
Yes. The Mac. Doris says the Mac. I also agree. The Mac, the home of our Timmins Rock Junior A Hockey Club, who, by the way, I'm going to say, who's celebrating a birthday from the Timmins Rock today? Riley Robitaille is celebrating. So happy birthday to Riley. If you follow him on Facebook, follow the team on Facebook. Riley's celebrating his big day. Cindy says the Whitney Arena, which is also a choice. Also saw the Mac Coffee Shop in the list of choices for Craft Hockeyville. Is that a typo, or would the Mac Coffee Shop follow under the renovations if we won Craft Hockeyville?
How about this one? The Barn. Is the Barn on the list?
The Barn in South Porcupine? I don't think it is.
Well, why not? The Barnes and Arena.
They got the Whitney on there. They've got the R.G. Dillon Sportsplex, the MAC.
The barn, I stick with the Sopo crew, Porcupine people on their own. Yo.
maybe we can suggest another arena. Right now, if you go to crafthockeyville.ca and .com, you can figure out the list by typing in Timmins, and it'll bring up the arena choices.
And we have what other ones do we have?
This? Any other ones coming in? Thank you for the comment.
Look at it, Sarah. The MAC is the best for the nomination.
$250,000 would make a great reno to any arena here in the city.
And another one for a barn. So he's having some technical issues, and he's going to grab his iPad. So we're going to give him a couple more minutes. But
we've got all the time in the world, really. There's no restrictions.
There's no restrictions when you're on this stream. If you want to stick with us, let me ask you a question though. While I have, you gonna watch the Super Bowl? You're gonna watch the Super Bowl?
I'm gonna try watching the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you got? Okay, so we have Tom Brady and the Bucks, right?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be Tom Brady because people said he would never win another Super Bowl if he went to another team. Look at him; he's on another team. He's now taking them to the Super Bowl, and I think it's going to be Tom Brady winning and, creating more fanfare that he is, whatever team he goes to, he's the GOAT, as they say, right? Greatest of all time. Do you think he's the greatest? Is there anybody better than Tom Brady at the moment?
There's no one better than, Patrick Mahomes, maybe, who's the other team with the Kansas City Chiefs. He's younger and he's faster, but Tom Brady is a proven winner. And Sarah asked, when is the Super Bowl? That is next Sunday. And speaking of next Sunday, we're going to push our show to 5 p.m. and we're going to be doing a pre-Super Bowl party and the details that come out soon. It's going to be a real fun night. Pre-Super Bowl of Kinz And Klomp, right? Can you imagine any more excitement than that?
It's going to be exciting, right? Maybe some more excitement would be our trivia night coming up on February the 11th. If you're marking off dates for Kinz And Klomp Live, over $2,200 in prizes has been donated so far. One of the latest ones here, let me just, pardon me, got this today from Albert Seal.
Oh, I love it.
He threw in a $100 Home Depot gift card. And again, many more prizes just like that. I know Martin Peel, he tossed in, you see the prize that he tossed in? It's a NASCAR package worth over $600.
Right. So this would be something that you would have to use post-COVID when you can travel, but you actually go down south and you get to drive a NASCAR.
The Mario Andretti package, and yeah, you get to drive a NASCAR by yourself, and then you get seated with a professional, and they take you around a NASCAR track. And again, if restrictions loosen, you can get to a place where NASCAR is going to be held up for a weekend. You can use the pass there. And Martin says if COVID still continues, if you knew someone in the States for this prize, you can also gift it to someone in the U.S. who's already down there and doesn't have to worry about, closed borders and whatnot.
You know what's pretty cool? I'm going to put him on the spot. I know we are going to bring in Mitch Wilson later on in the show, but he does have this 5-minute piece, and I know you're going to love it. It is about infomercial products, and I know you're a big infomercial guy, right? So,
hence the cone scrapers I picked up.
Right. So while we wait on Warren once again, who's in the middle of the highway, trekking across Canada, and he's having a couple technical issues. He doesn't have the luxury of a vehicle or being in a hotel room, so we understand that we're going to wait on him. We're going to bring in our good friend Mitch. Yeah. I think you're going to like what he has to say.
All right.
There he is.
Nope, there we go. There's the mute button on the microphone. I was listening by. I heard the technical difficulties, so I thought, well, it might be brought in early.
So what do you got for us, Mitch?
All right, well, let's hit it up. I'm going to do it like that. That's right. We're going to start off with some of the most insane infomercials that I found across the internet. Jamie, what was the inspiration for this, by the way?
Mark spams me with infomercial products on a regular basis, so I needed more knowledge to sort of counterpost his spam.
I see. Hey, fair enough. Well, Mark, here's a couple for you. Let me know. You're gonna have to rate these on a scale of 1 to 10 as we go across. First, I love this one.
Which is put on that. And then last, you slide down the custom lens.
Oh wow!
Right?
This is so cool.
Yeah,
It's a great
TV
product.
hat.
Man, I don't know. It looks kind of weird.
I love the acting
This
here.
is awesome. Man, all right, let me try. No, get your own.
Get your
I
own.
love this.
A movie hat brim or a movie brimmed hat?
But is that the two people like going like Netflix and chilling, and he's got on the movie?
Yeah, he's got on the movie hat. She's got her book, and it's his and hers. You know, it's good for all ages. Did you see that girl that she's like, my kids would love this. My husband would love this. The most acted commercial of all time. That's the bottom of the barrel. Okay, next one. We're getting the there we go. The big hot dog. Now, have you guys had the problem of watch what happens here? It speaks for itself. Watch this. Does this ever happen to you?
What?
So it's just a gigantic hot dog, and they advocate slicing it and then cooking the pieces like hamburgers. Like, oh, your hot dogs are always charred and black. It's like
Fantastic, they say, Mitch.
You can also level the barbecue, and that would never happen.
Yeah. Oh my God.
BigHotDog.com. Hang on one sec. This is live research. I can't believe I didn't do this yet. BigHotDog.com. You know what? I don't know.
Pop that one up here.
Of course. Hang on. Let me get the button up here.
Yeah.
Got to share this with you guys.
And there's Lynn there saying, way to go. Shout out to Mitch Wilson. Miss hearing him on the air. Yes, I miss hearing you on the air too, Mitch.
Oh, thanks, Lynn. I was talking to Al just today, actually.
He's kicking some
But
ice.
anyways, yeah, here's the bighotdog.com. I don't know. It's pretty boring, but look at this website from why has it got space equipment in the back here? It's a nuclear power plant behind the big hot dog.
Is that where they make the hot dog?
It must be. It must need a facility that large. And that is the real price, by the way. I did more research into this. $170 for one big hot dog, but it is 7 pounds of hot dog.
Wait, does the hot dog show up to your door like pre-made?
I think so. Yeah. I don't imagine you have to make it yourself. What, they send you a cow and
Oh my God.
All right, next one. This is just the bottom of the barrel of dignity for your dog. Check this out. It was also shot in a toaster. So this is the poo trap.
Let's see.
Did I look at that? Makes your walking experience fun. Are you serious?
What is
you have
this?
to look at this. So it goes in the bag. Oh, different colors to match your dog.
Oh my God.
You just pull it right off.
Mitch. I don't know where you find these things, my friend, but that's
called the poo trap.
Okay. Mitch, look at this. So on your hot dog, I'm eating that and having to work out later. Yeah. You're funny, Mitch. Someone is not yuck.
Says yuck. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Now, Mitch, if you have a couple more, I want to bring you back on. But
let's do that. We'll do part 2 later on.
Warren Michael is here. So we're going to bring you back on because I love these things.
I mean, yeah, he's marching across Canada. I'm marching across to get a granola bar from the kitchen. So he's earned the airtime. I'll talk to you soon.
Check you. Okay. So Warren Michael is here. Mark Kinsman, and just a quick introduction. He goes by the name of the Old Man, and what he is doing is completely remarkable. He started out in BC, and he's traveling across Canada in support of many great causes. I'll let him speak to all of that, but he's carrying this cross, which I'd love to know how he made it across Canada on this remarkable journey.
200 pounds.
Yeah,
Jamie.
it's remarkable. So I'm bringing him in now. And let's see, there he is.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going. Well, the cross itself is 80 pounds, but with all my stuff, it was about 250 plus.
Right. So tell us, we've read your blog, and I know that you've been making the news in a lot of the areas where you travel. But for the folks in our area that don't know what you've been up to, maybe just give us an overview of what this journey is all about.
Well, I set out in hopes to bring some hope, some faith, and maybe some strength back to Canada. We're in trying times, desperate times right now. Everybody's struggling, so But my main goals are veterans, because veterans are not asking for more than I can give, and I think a lot of other Canadians feel the same way. I'm also raising money for our First Nations, because there's 91 reserves in Canada today without clean drinking water. This is Canada. Are we not in Canada? I'm pretty sure we're in Canada.
No, it's
crazy statistic there.
And having clean drinking water should be a fundamental right.
It is. It's a human necessity.
Right. Oh my God. So
that's an essential way of life. We need water to survive.
I believe, from what I read, you were working up north on a First Nations reserve, and you witnessed these conditions. And is that what sort of sparked you on this journey?
There was many things that sparked me on this journey. But that was another one of the breaking points for me. That was one of the things that, yes, I need to go do what I set out to do many years ago when this idea came to me. And it was that famous quote from our fearless leader that said, "The reason why we are fighting veterans in court right now is because they are asking for more than we are willing to give." I'm sorry. I thought a life is more than someone is willing to give.
So when you make it to Ottawa, what is your plan when you get there?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't expect anything from our government officials.
Right.
I don't expect a peep from them. What are they going to do? They're not going to do anything. I don't expect anything.
You're raising a lot of awareness online. A lot of people are following you now on Facebook, Warren. You've got a GoFundMe page that's up. That's last I checked, closing in on $7,000. Do you have a number in mind? What would you like to see?
Add another 2,300 to that. That's what I've got in a savings account for that as well. I just haven't put that in there. So that's another 2,300.
So tell us a little bit about the journey itself. So obviously, marching across Canada is something that's rarely done. It's a very difficult feat, especially as you cross provinces and get into our winter. So what does a day look like for you, and how long do you expect this to last?
I'm making pretty good headway. I'm a little further ahead of schedule than I thought I was going to be. I had a team take over that was expecting me to do 250, 400 kilometers a day. And that's not what I set out to do. So, I walk my 5 to 9 hours a day, and a lot of people stop to offer me rides. But if I'm not met my goals, I turn down the rides. I got yelled at by my aunt last week for trying to sleep outside in minus 38.
Right. Well, that would, and I have to ask this question. So how does the whole lodging situation, it looks like you found a place to stay tonight, but how does it work? Like, where would you stay tomorrow night? Like, how do you pre-plan this or go with the flow?
I go with the flow. I never planned anything. I didn't really tell anybody. I told a couple handfuls of people what I was doing. A lot of my family didn't even know what I was doing. But this is something I wanted to do for many years. And, it's not just veterans and First Nations. It's also mental health, autism, and cancer. So, so I'm thinking about dividing it up into thirds and give veterans 1/3, First Nations 1/3, and then those other 3 will divide a third into thirds, if that makes sense. Sorry, my legs and my arms are just like jello right now. I just walked.
I can imagine. I was reading post there, Warren, that your foot is it? Are you working on a bad ankle right now? People saying that you're working on a torn
Okay.
ankle. Is it
No.
painful for the day?
Can I switch this camera around? I don't think I can. It doesn't say I can. But I have a broken ankle. Here, let's just go like this. It's in an air boot. I broke my ankle 2.5 months ago and snapped it clean in half. I have torn ligaments in my other ankle. It's in a brace as well. I have bad knees. I have a bad hip. I have 3 ribs caved in, ripped off the muscle, compressed spine cartilage. I have both my rotator cuffs are messed up. I have inflammation, compressed elbow cartilage. My right arm doesn't straighten all the way. I have actually a dislocated shoulder. I can't seem to pop back in. Such is life. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. And our veterans has sacrificed so much for each one of us, and I'll gladly sacrifice whatever I can.
It's quite remarkable what you're doing, and it looks, from what I found, it's building every single day that you're doing it. And I know that folks can follow. You're very. I love the presence you have on social media, on Facebook. You're providing updates all the time on where you're at, what you're seeing. People can follow your journey through these video blogs you're posting on Facebook, and I know the link to your GoFundMe page is also on your Facebook page, which you can find underneath the Old Man, correct?
Yes. Yeah, on the Old Man.
Yeah, on the Old Man. Now
that explains. I gotta figure out how to take the wording from that and put it on my blog. I'm not very tech savvy, so I gotta figure out that part. But on the GoFundMe, it does explain a little bit into more detail on a few things of what we're talking about. I know I don't speak about it in a lot of my videos. I know I don't speak a lot, period, in a lot of my videos. I'm not a man of a lot of words. I'm kind of introverted, kind of shy most of the time. So I'm really out of my comfort zone on doing this. I like to keep to myself. I go out to the bush. I go fishing.
Right.
Go gold panning. I'm just.
Yeah, but you're making this remarkable journey, and I know that you're probably just outside of Thunder Bay, which that's my hometown, and I know I seen you at the Persian there and all that stuff. That's awesome. So
I'll be packing a suitcase full of those Persians for the way home.
Persian is a Thunder Bay delicacy, and you're at the Terry Fox Monument. You're at Hillcrest Park. So what is the next like city, town that you'll be going to next?
There's a bunch of little towns along the way.
Nipigon, BB1.
Nipigon and
Scriber.
Wawa. Scriber. Yeah, I'll be spending the night in Scriber for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You're heading down highway. You're heading down 17. Highway 17. Okay. Yeah. So you'll go Scriber, Terrace Bay, Marathon along the way.
Yep.
Wawa. Now, would you travel through Timmins?
I don't know.
Yeah, you may be if he goes through Wawa, right, Kinsman?
Well, you can either go to Wawa and go down Chapleau that way and then Sudbury, or you could take the long route through Hearst.
That's right.
Come through Cochrane and down. Might be a bit off the beaten path, but if you do come to Timmins, our doors are always open for you there, Warren. We'll
awesome.
Sue wants to know, how can you walk? Yeah, that's a good question. How can you walk?
I wonder that a lot of the days as I'm walking, and I'm like, how am I doing this? I just hit that point where I'm just like, I can't carry on, and then all of a sudden, I'm standing up, and I've got another boost of energy, and I just keep going.
Yeah,
and I can't explain it. I just keep going. don't understand. I really don't.
And thankfully, the cross you have has wheels on it. Now, the one video I watched from you today, you're carrying it on your shoulder.
I took the wheels off.
You took them off.
I took them off.
So, was there reasoning behind that? Because it looked like it maybe made it easier.
I put the wheels on because I was packing all that weight, and it helped me take all my bags and stuff. So I had to put the wheels on, but without all my stuff on there, it's too wobbly. So I had to take them off. I can put them back on if I put some weight in the bottom of it, but do I want to carry more weight?
Probably not.
No. And if you have not seen, the old man or Warren's blog or the picture of this cross, which he's carrying across the country, it's awesome. Like we are
the pictures. The pictures don't give it justice. It's way bigger in person.
Yeah, I hope that you're somewhere near our area, and we definitely want to come out and meet you, and we definitely, wherever you are, support you on this journey. And we're promoting what you're doing, and we're proud of you. And it's not often that someone takes a stance for people that sometimes can't take a stance for themselves. So, what an accomplishment!
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Super pleasure having you on.
Yeah. I know you probably need to get some rest. Thanks so much. I know you had to work through some technical issues. That was awesome. We're going to be following you online. And if you get close to our area, we'll connect with you in person, but we'll keep following you, trek through the country and get to Ottawa. And I think your message will be heard.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because if our powers to be isn't going to do what they should, have our best interest at heart, then it's up to us as Canadians to do it ourselves, because we are the true north, strong and free. We come from far and wide, and we will stand on guard for thee.
That's right. That's well said. This is great. I mean,
unbelievable story with Warren. Warren, it's a pleasure hearing your story.
Thank you.
I'm motivated just watching your videos and seeing how many Canadians are jumping on board from your trek. Now, you started back in Kelowna to Thunder Bay today. How long did it take you to get from Kelowna to Thunder Bay?
40 plus days. I don't know.
You plan another 40 plus to get to Ottawa, or there's no time frame?
Just going as long as I can go. We'll see. Every day is a new day. There's no guarantees, right?
Well, yeah, I guess so. And you like you said, every day you'll find lodging. Has there been a night where you've had to sleep outside?
Yep.
You're very brave.
I'm not scared of wildlife.
Right.
I'm not. The only ones that I'm scared of are hibernating. So.
Right. Yeah. The bear. Okay. Fair enough. So I assume like you have a tent and you have some non-perishable items for backup, or you just.
No, I've been training for years. Go out to the bush, and I've go out with nothing, and that's it.
Yeah.
Survive for 4 days.
This really makes the story even that more like remarkable. That you're not. You're not seeking the attention. What you're seeking is to send a message, and doing it without a lot of the luxuries that we take for granted in life.
Well, that's why I went by the old man. I even tried to set up my Facebook account as the old man, but Facebook wouldn't allow it. That's why I went by my middle name, Warren Michael. My full name's Warren Michael Park, but Facebook wouldn't allow it, and so my full name came out. I didn't want to take credit for what I'm doing, but I guess things happen for a reason, and here I am.
Well, you're inspiring a lot of people with this journey, so that will definitely happen. But can you survive a night in the wilderness, Kinsman?
I don't know if I'd be able to survive a night in the wilderness. Might maybe 1 or 2 nights, but for 40 plus nights like Warren's been up to, that's a pat on the back from all of us here in Timmins and surrounding area, Warren. We're rooting for you. We're going to be in your corner, and like Jamie said, keep us up to date. We'll pass your total along. We'll share your GoFundMe page, and let's hope that people can make some donations. Maybe Tim Horton gift cards for your trek along the way, because the money's nice, but it's also nice to make sure that you're looked after as well.
That's right.
I set out to do something that's not about me. It's about all the others that deserve the recognition, So.
Well, he's right. Very cool. Well, get some rest. Stay safe. We'll keep in touch, and just thank you very much. I know you're busy. Obviously, you're busy, and we appreciate that you even spent a few minutes with us. That's awesome.
Thanks so much, Warren.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Walk safe.
You guys have, peace out.
What an awesome story, right?
What an amazing guy. And again, the story, we're going to post the details. Your dog's rooting for him in the background there, Jamie.
Yeah, you can hear him. I try to get these microphones that just like snaps in my sound, but I have one of these Great Danes, and these Great Danes get he gets anxiety when he's awake.
Anxiety from you.
Yeah, I know. So he gets a little. So maybe I'm gonna go and let him out of the room for he's not crying.
Let him out. If his snout, it can't be any worse than the microphone popping through.
Yeah.
Go do that. I'll take us through our question tonight and come back. Okay. All right. So Jamie's off. Question tonight. Tell us what Timmins Arena should be nominated for Craft Hockeyville to win one of two $20 gift certificates from the McIntyre Coffee Shop. And again, this is thanks to Mark Dusaume over at the McIntyre Coffee Shop. $20. Also wanted to say that because of the lockdown, the recent lockdown, they're going to be opening for the first time in a long time for takeout tomorrow. So that's why we're trying to showcase Mark, who's been out of business for a little while. It'd be nice to see some money back into the McIntyre Coffee Shop, and we'll provide two $20 gift certificates.
That's right. I can't wait for our next guest. It's Lisa Bertrand, doing some amazing things in the community with Ronde, and big carnival coming up this year, virtually, but it's going to be very cool, right?
Bonhomme Carnival. The secrecy behind why we're not supposed to know who's in the Bonhomme Carnival, I guess, costume or the outfit. We're going to get all the details. Where is Lisa? Is Lisa hanging by? Are we waiting for Lisa to come on?
She's been waiting patiently because we said around to 7:30, but things have to be a little bit flexible here on the Kinz And Klomp podcast, right?
Probably enjoying Warren's trick there. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Long time.
Good. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time. It's nice to see you guys. What an incredible story, Warren. Wow.
Yeah.
What a great Canadian. That's
you have to check, Lisa. Wow. You have to check out his Facebook page, the pictures, what he's doing. It's remarkable. And I only found out about a couple of days ago because he was just traveling through my hometown, which is Thunder Bay. Okay. Been in Timmins for many years, so I'm a Timminites now, but still connected to Thunder Bay and all the stuff he was doing there, and this respect for the veterans and standing up for the First Nations, the terrible conditions in some of these communities, autism, mental health. Like he's fighting for it all, and this tremendous.
What a great cause, and that's some determination. 40 days, and especially in this kind of weather, and sleeping outside without a tent. And well, anyway, it's a great story.
And he's so nonchalant. Do you have a tent? He's like, well, no. Like,
I sleep outside in minus 38. No big deal.
But
I've been training for years.
He says it's not about him, and really, he's on this voyage without, like we said, the luxuries that we take for granted in life, and it's good. Like, well, I'm going to follow him straight through to Ottawa.
Yeah, certainly. I hope he makes it to Ottawa, and I hope he does it safely. Again, what an amazing story. As we dive into another amazing story, Lisa, we're on the eve of just around the corner of the Bonhomme Carnival and the winter festivities for 2021 here in the city of Timmins.
Yeah, so Le Carnaval 2021 is very interesting this year. We had it planned essentially in May of last year. We had it, we thought this COVID wouldn't have lasted so long, so that we're on our fifth different version of the carnival this year. A lot of cancellations. We rebooked. We went with local, and then it was supposed to be live, and then we just canceled at the starting of January, and we decided, after the first lockdown. So essentially, Amanda Bergeron, she's my market and communication girl at work, coordinator, and she's just, she's just a 1-year intern. She's only been there since October, and she's changed that program. I've made her change it probably about 6 times, five times now. So, but we're really, really happy. We did decide to go with our bonhommes. We're super excited this year. We wanted to reach out to the younger generation for them to realize, to understand what the bonhomme and how he brings joy still. And we are going to bring joy to the community through Zoom and through virtual activities. So our 3 bonhommes this year, I'm sure you saw the post.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Melissa Kelly, who is our partner for our French dance studio, Dansons la Ronde, in partnership with MKDA. And then we have 2 of our dance teachers, Emma Bertrand and Seth Guillemette. So those are our dance teachers for Dansons la Ronde. So we also wanted to, promote a bit of our dance studio as well. And I think that they're really excited because usually the bonhommes, they're a little bit older, and they're, they can go into places of, because the bonhomme shows up everywhere, right? They can show up to the bars and things like that. So we're like, okay, so it's virtual. So this is a great opportunity, to get the bonhomme. They're only going virtual. So we're pretty excited about that.
Certainly is. And why is it so secret to know who is in the bonhomme? The costume. Is there a bit of a backstory to that? Why is it's so secret to?
I think it's
going to be Melissa Kelly doing this, or it's one of 3. But what's the story behind that?
I think back in the day it was just, it was just a good time, and they just really, it's just a tradition, and it's just a secret of it, and it's just to know who it is, and it gets to people talking, and it's just it's a sense of community, and it's just a good time. So I think that it's just a mystery, and people get to vote. Usually we go into we have the my goodness. Sponsors, sorry. We have sponsors that sponsor us, and we have the little bucket, and you can go around town and vote. So this year, unfortunately, we can't, because the businesses, we don't know if they're going to be reopened, and so you can go online. We have the 3 pictures already posted of Melissa and Emma and Seth, so they can vote, and we're going to count the likes at the end of the 27th. So the 27th is the reveal. And then that's when you're going to see when the bonhomme. So through all of our activities, so we have an amazing lineup. I'll just give you this is our. Oh. Ooh, going to announce that tomorrow, Facebook Live, 1:00. Check it out. The whole programming. So we have. You'll be able to pause. So we have 2 weeks of awesome activities, and they're all virtual. So we do have a cooking class. We have a cooking class. We have some yoga, and we do have a couple shows for kids, for adults, everything for the whole family. We do have things during the day in partnerships with the museum and the library, the BIA. Also, so you can Zoom on, and I'm very thankful. We have Luc Chalifou from Midnight Express that's going to be helping me manage all the Zooms and everything to make sure everything's okay. So for the 2 weeks, I'll be popping on saying hello, and then the bonhomme will be popping on through a Zoom and saying hi to everybody, and then that's when people will be able to see the bonhomme. We also will have a little photo shoot with the bonhomme, and we'll post a couple pictures online as well. So
just amazing. So I have a question about the bonhomme. So I'm originally from Thunder Bay, and Thunder Bay in the 90s and early 2000s was a very English speaking city. I think they went like English only in their signage for about a year, and then they got a slap on the wrist. But that was the mentality there. Then when I moved to Timmins, like, wow, this is the rest of the world. So it's great, immersed in the French culture. And I especially love what happens at Christmas time in the French culture. Like, it's just these midnight parties they have are just outstanding.
Le Réveillon.
Yes, awesome.
Wait till we have our new building. You're going to see some great Réveillons and some awesome parties over there.
I'm learning a lot and I'm loving everything I see. But for the Bonhomme, so this year you have 3, can I call them nominees? Would that be the word? Okay. So what's the criteria? Is it always 3? How do you select the nominees?
So we usually, I've only been there for 3 carnavals, right? And it's just, with our board of directors, I always bring it up to my board and try to bounce off some ideas and to see, we always like to try to get people that are involved into the French community. So the first year that we did the Offspring. We had, in 1968, we had 3 bonhommes. So we had André Dion, Ludger Cloutier, and then we had Bert Durapeau. So the first year we started, we had the Offspring. So we had their children as the bonhommes. So we had José Young, who is Ludger Cloutier's daughter. Then we had Danny Durapeau, who was Bert's son. And then we had Mitch Dion, who was André Dion's son. So, we did that. And then last year we had Michel Boileau, who was a coordinator at Collège Boréal. And then we had Roch Majot, who was the vice principal at École Secondaire Publique Renaissance. And then the other one was Yves Poitras, who was the principal at École Catholique Thériault. And this year, we have our dance teachers. So we just try to get people that are, that are familiar and are important, that, really enjoy the French culture. And, so that's what we try to do.
And seeing that the bonhommes or the nominee, can you call them bonominees? Because
the bonominees.
I was seeing in their picture floating around Facebook right now, Lisa. You've got all of them, all relatively the same height. I was thinking maybe we'd be able to see, depending on height. But you've got three candidates here, bonominees, that are all there's no giving away who's going to be wearing the bonhomme this year.
It'll be tricky this year. It'll be tricky. Especially you won't get to see him in the streets or anything, or we'll put a mask on him. Maybe we'll go outside, but social distance from everybody, or we're not sure. We're hoping the lockdown kind of goes away.
Well, let's hope.
All of us, yes.
Yeah.
So I love that you folks are taking the lead, putting on the this virtual festival. I think it's awesome. Like everyone feels, we've been limited in things to do. Your experience, do you find it's more difficult to put on these in terms of planning the virtual side, or an actual one that can actually happen? Because these virtual things are not easy to put together.
No, honestly, I'm a little nervous for the virtual because of our funding that we get from we have a des barres de fonds, so funders that Le Patrimoine Canada, that gives us a lot of government grants to make activity, and our mandate is to do French cultural activities to Timmins and the surrounding areas. And usually we'll have a list, and we'll sell tickets. And so I'm kind of nervous a little because this is a free 2-week event, so we have someone, I'm going to give you an example, like a paint and sip. We have a paint and sip with a local artist, and we're going to put all of the material that you need tomorrow, all of on our sit web. But I'm just hoping that people, we're going to promote, and we're going to start promoting it. But I'm really hoping that people are going to take part and be able to come and join with us. So it is nerve-wracking because, we're organizing and we're putting it out online. And then we're just hoping that people will participate and, come see our concerts. And, we're going to have an awesome show for kids that we've actually paid for, and that we have the rights for 1 hour. And, it's an actual artist from Montreal that's going to be showcasing some different reptiles and things like that. So the whole community, even if you're English or, Portuguese or Italian, and you can still appreciate, the show.
The French culture, yes.
The French culture, yes. And even the thing is that, you know, we try to include everybody, and we just want everybody to enjoy. So go on our it's on our website. It's www.larondetimmins.ca, and it's in programmation, and then it's Carnival 2021. It's going to be launched tomorrow. We're pretty, so all the links to Zoom is already there. So you'll just have to just click on, and we're going to be doing some Facebook Lives, but I'm pretty nervous. I'm nervous about it. You know, of course, when you have a concert, we did our COVID concert we had 100 people outside for our launch for our fundraising.
Mhm.
I was nervous about that too, because that was a new also step. You know, we have to just kind of new way of living.
I personally think it's tremendous. You are giving the community something to look forward and something to do. Current restrictions have prevented a lot of that. You have a fan here. Sue's like, Yahoo, Lisa.
Hi, Sue.
Yeah.
Sue's awesome. She follows me on Facebook. A lot of comments.
I can't wait to already you got some folks who are very excited, and I'm sure the majority of the community is very excited. And I know that all your hard work you and your team have been doing is going to pay off. I'm definitely going to the reptile, if that's kids and adults, right?
Yeah, kids and adults.
I love these reptile animal shows. Yeah. Yeah, very cool. So tomorrow, 1:00 on Facebook Live.
Yes, if everything goes well, you know, with technology, and I'm hoping that my live will be at 1. I just added something tonight to my agenda, so it might push back the live, but I have to let Amanda know it's the 6th time that I'm like, oh, and let's add this. She's like, my schedule is done, Lisa.
So Pat Miller's asking to post a link to your Facebook page. So will this come from your Facebook page? Will this come from the organization's page?
So we're going to put all of the information on our Facebook page, and then you'll just be able to click on the Facebook page, and it's going to bring you direct to our website where you can find the links to the programming.
Okay. Very good. So yes, Pat, we'll make sure when that goes live tomorrow, we will share it.
Yes,
to make sure.
thank you.
I know you have a wide base, but we just want to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to know what this awesome event's going. You're gonna check out some of these events, Kinsman?
I'm going to check out these events. Think the reptiles, especially for my little guys.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, this is geared to get all the younger generation involved with the Bonhomme Carnival, and especially I've got a 5-year-old and a soon-to-be 3-year-old, and they get wowed by anything with reptiles. There's no fear at those ages. Yeah. Tarantulas on the hands or snakes. There's no fear yet in these age groups.
Well, speaking about the children, I'm not too sure if your kids go to French immersion or French schools, but we're also launching a window front, une vitrine, your window classroom, because they can't mix the cohort. Usually we do an ice sculpture competition for the schools.
Okay.
But we're asking each classroom if they want to do, a picture of the bonhomme, and then just take a picture and send it into us to the Ronde. And then the winner wins $100 for the classroom to order a pizza together, and they get the trophy that's engraved. The Winter Carnival winners of this year. So we're very excited. We have different things, and I could see Amélie Poulain. Amélie Poulain, she's Amélie Pauline. Sorry, Amélie. She's going to be doing a free meditation session for everyone. So that's also part of the roster. I'm kind of like revealing a lot right now.
Yeah. Kinsman wanted 1 or 2 scoops. So now you're getting it, Mark.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch these posts that are popping up, right?
Yeah.
Bonhomme's going to get the wrist slap there tomorrow.
Yeah. There's nothing going to be to reveal. I revealed everything. No, that's not.
No.
That's true.
And when do we find out who wins the Bonhomme, or who's inside the Bonhomme?
On the 27th, we have we have a few shows. I won't announce anything too much, but at 7:00 at night, it's pretty much after our show.
Okay. And how do they?
We have 2 shows going on, so I'm
the Bonhomme the head and say, voila, here's what here.
And that's pretty much it. Voila, here's the Bonhomme, and then we pick the winner because we do the drawn line, and
okay,
whoever wins whoever voted for that person, we put their names in a draw and they can win $100 as well. So
Excellent.
Oh, wow.
yeah,
There's a lot
so
going on these 2 weeks.
yeah, a lot going on.
Did you ask what, like so when does the announcement, like who the Benum is? Well, when does that at, like the end, the beginning?
On the 27th.
27.
Oh, okay, right. The big reveal.
Because he's going to be showing up across the community, for the 2 weeks.
Right.
Popping in. So, it's kind of who's going to be the Benum. When are you going to find out? On the 27th.
I would think there would be a long list of people who would love to be the Benum. It seems to be like quite a privilege.
Yeah, it is. It's 52 years that it's been going on. Yeah. So we're going to be doing a storefront decoration at Tweed and Hickory at Bukovetsky's.
Okay.
With all of the history of the Benum. So if you guys walk downtown, check it out. We're going to be going there on the February 10th to decorate the storefront.
Excellent.
Wow. That's tremendous. Tremendous. We can't wait. We'll absolutely share your feed tomorrow, and
appreciate it.
All the best. We know it's going to be a big success, but all the best from both of us. And thanks so much. Thanks very much for being a little patient with us tonight.
No, great. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for inviting me, and definitely anything we can do for you. I'm going to share your page. I totally appreciate it. Support local. I think that you guys are doing a great thing. I hope to see you guys in our Zooms, and maybe during our cooking classes or during our sip and paints, or our shows and stuff like that. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
One little final question before you leave. Mark and I are struggling with our French. Okay, Mark, let's say the number 31 in French, and Lisa can tell us who's more French.
Okay.
Now mine's going to be bad, so
me go first or you?
Yeah. 31.
31.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, 31.
So who spoke better French?
Guys, you know what? I think that's what the beautiful thing about French is everyone has different accents. And you know what? It makes a beautiful bouquet of flowers. It's all kind of different flowers. So you said, Mark, you said 31 different, and Jamie, you said 31. Me, and look at this beautiful bouquet. French always has different accents.
I love it.
So both of you.
Yeah, all right. That's so cool. Amazing, she says. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. So we tailed in on a Sunday night, and we appreciate you coming on tremendously.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Bonne soirée.
Excellent, Lisa. We'll see you soon. Okay,
bye-bye.
Just another amazing get. I love how folks and organizations in this community are stepping up and providing the community with, some awesome activities and things to do. And they're finding creative ways to do it with the restrictions that are in place. Isn't it awesome?
It's awesome because, we've never been dealt this card before. It's nice to see, businesses and corporations, trying to, move forward with, restrictions in place. It's instead of throwing in the towel as most people would do, Ronde and Lisa Bertrand and everybody getting set for Ronde Carnival have now, set up 2 weeks of free activities online. She was mentioning there, without giving away too much, but online concerts. Wonder who's going to perform.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to find out tomorrow once. We'll share the stream. Okay, so I want to bring Mitch back on to show us a couple more of these infomercials. Then we're going to give away some prizes. Are you good with that?
Sounds good. Let's bring him back.
You're so easy to get along with, Kinsman. I love it. All right.
Bring my screen with it, fellas. We're going straight into the
your screen is coming, Mr. Mitch Wilson.
The 19th hole is what I'll start this one off on. Okay, here we go. Check this one out.
By urologist, it looks like an ordinary golf club, but it contains special how to keep your private.
Really?
Comical. Believe me, when you really
Club.
A lifesaver, sanitary, leak proof.
And that's that one. What do you think, fellas?
These things are too much. They're real.
I think a lot of people say they're looking for a gap in the market, and they say, "Oh, geez, well, I don't think anyone's found out a sneaky way to publicly urinate a golf course, so let's innovate in that direction."
No, why does the bottom of my golf bag smell like urine? Oh, that's right.
Oh, no, that's right.
Crack seal, putting it back into the bag.
Do you have another one, Mitch?
Of course I do. Of course I do. Let's switch it up over to the.
These are
Anybody who's golf knows you go find the nearest tree off into the bush, right?
Now this one. Oops, I gotta do it again. I apologize. I did not grab the audio for it. There we go. All right, ready when you pull it up there. Okay,
yeah, you're ready, Mitch.
So this one, at first I hated it because of how it looks.
You want to stay covered after
And
being
also,
wet, but your
I
towel-
will add, they always do this move at the start of it where they over exacerbate the problem that was being had in the first place. Like I get it. I get it.
Just won't
Yeah,
let
the
roads are
towels-
heavy and hot, and towels
they're-
with
they're tough.
fasteners. I think not. Now there's the wearable
not that tough.
towel.
As if, right?
Arm
Like that.
openings.
With the
Towel keeps you
generic
totally
YouTube
covered
music behind
and
it.
gives you the freedom to use your hands.
The wearable towel.
Getting the tailor.
Look at this. I love this one because they're wearing it out. They're at a.
Perfect
Did you
to
see that
wear with
resort?
them
Did you
with
see that
or
resort?
swim.
Look at that. How much money per night do you think you spend to stay in that place? And they're wearing this thing,
And perfect
$19.99.
in
But
France.
call now and get
It's
two.
ultra absorbent.
Right. Kinsman's getting one of these. I know it for sure.
No.
It's like the
Might
snug.
be bad in the infomercials, not this bad.
You walk
Okay.
it. It's
The
like
cone scraper was as far as I've gone.
Oh, Mitch. Okay, Mitch, give us one more. We got to give away some prizes. Like,
All right, sounds good. This one's an easy one. We brought it back we brought it on the show a couple weeks back. I had to censor it because it's anatomically correct in the images. So you see my scribbling over top of it there. That looks as what the Wizinator would do. So this is a product that's entirely designed to pass your drug test.
oh no,
This one was not as seen on TV, but I had to include it. And as
Right.
you can see, I'm an absolute practical joker, and I have 5 in my checkout. All right, fellas, that's what I got for this. I'm looking forward to bringing you more in the future.
Yeah, Mitch, that was awesome. I'm gonna connect with you offline, and then you're gonna send me links to more. But that's awesome. All right,
Well,
Nick,
yeah, don't worry, I ordered one for you, so
Hey.
you're good.
one of all. All right, thanks a lot.
We'll see you Tuesday.
All right, Kinsman, time to give away some prizes. I know that people are waiting.
Tell
All
us
right.
what Timmins Arena should be nominated for Kraft Hockeyville to win one of 2 $20 gift certificates from the McIntyre Coffee.
Now, how do you want to do this, Kinsman? Because we had a lot of good comments here.
Yes. You wanted to say,
All right, I'm going to tell you what. You can't see the comments where I'm
I can't
scrolling,
see
right?
anything. I can't
All
see
right.
the comments.
So we want to do it randomly because we want to give everyone an opportunity who participated or commented on the show a chance to win. So I'm gonna start down and go up for the first one, and
Okay.
you're gonna tell me when to stop. And at the first comment I find in that section where I stop, it's
Okay.
gonna be the first of 2. Okay, so I'm scrolling now.
Stop.
All right.
And who is it?
Oh, you stopped too soon. I gotta find. Oh, there we go.
That's,
Melissa.
Melissa, hang on here. Melissa Viano.
That's right. Who said the Mac and wins a gift certificate from the Mac.
The Mac. I also agree with the Mac. You were saying the Whitney. I think the Mac has just got so much, so many big ties. Obviously our junior A hockey club. Been around a while. It's got ties to Maple Leaf Gardens. So, Melissa, I'm with you on that one.
We have one more. Now I'm going to start from the top, and then I'm going to go to the bottom. And you're going to tell me when to stop. Once again, you can't see what I'm doing, right? You don't got a spy camera in here or anything?
I can't see.
All right, kid. Everything's legit.
Are you going?
Yeah, you tell me when.
Okay, stop. Who do we have?
Oh, the one right up top.
Janice.
The barn. I stick with the Sopo crew. Porcupine people on their own. I love the comment. I love Tim as a porcupine, but I'm here in Porcupine, so I gotta stick with Janice. So congratulations. So we will contact them, after the show by the latest tomorrow and arrange. Yeah. Oh, Kinsman to your house, delivering the prizes.
That's it.
We need to get like a delivery van at some point, right?
No, not in the budget yet.
All right, not on the budget yet. All right, Kinsman, another good night. I know we're about 8:11. Great show, amazing guests, and I'm signing off Sunday night.
An amazing sponsor, too. Got to send out another shout out. Martin Peel from Pat's Canine Protection and Detection Services. And he's asking everybody to get their dog tags in queue. Can I read this again? He wanted to read this again.
Sure, go ahead, Ken.
All right, so this is what Martin and Pat's Canine tied in with the Humane Society now and the city of Timmins to give them a bit of some ease when it comes to the animal bylaws. So this is what Martin and his team are doing. It says, we are trying to educate people presently as to abiding with the city of Timmins animal bylaws. At the moment, we will refrain from handing out provincial offense tickets. We'd like to remind all dog and cat owners that they all require a dog or a cat license. These are valid for 12 months from the day of purchase. Cost for a neutered animal is $35. Unneutered is $60. Should you not wish to purchase a tag and have it attached to the animal's collar, this will lead to a ticket being issued. Also says same goes for animals off leash within the city limits, parks and trails unless otherwise stated. And also says not following poop and scoop bylaws. And says license tags are now available in the city through Timmins Animal Hospital, Pet Value in Timmins Square, Pet Value in Hollinger Court, and also Spoiled Rotten and at the Humane Society. So there you go. That's
there we go.
Peel.
I tried to get my guy Ranger in the shot. There he is. He's saying, you, Kinsman. Thank you very much.
He heard me say Spoiled Rotten.
Yeah,
That's where your boys eat.
All right. Thank you, Martin Peel. Thank you, Kinsman. And we'll see you Tuesday.
All right. We'll see you Tuesday. Have a good night, everybody.